Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today what we're going to go over is Ink Masters, the stuff that you see on Ink Masters and how it actually translates into the tattoo industry. I see a lot of people obviously watching the TV show and kind of basing every idea they have of being a tattoo artist on the actual TV show. So I wanted to touch base and go over the few things that I've seen on Ink Master. I don't watch it all the time, but the few things I do pick up on and hearing other people talk about. Along with that, if you're new to the channel, I'm Brandon from Tattooing 101, and make sure you like and subscribe down below so you can keep up to date on all the new content we create each week. We've been working on different kinds of content for everyone. We pretty much went over a ton of stuff when it comes to tattooing. So if you want to check out those videos, highly recommend that you check those out. So if you are interested in becoming a tattoo artist and this is your goal to become a professional tattoo artist for a living, I highly recommend you check out our Artist Accelerator program. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description below. I already had a ton of people sign up and I've seen massive improvement within even just the first week of joining the course. So let's get over that stuff and we'll get into Ink Masters. So the biggest key points I see about Ink Masters is it is a TV show, right? At the end of the day, there's a lot that goes into TV shows. Is it real? Is it fake? All that stuff. And I'm not really going to go into that personally. I do know a few artists, and I've talked to at least 2 artists that's been on the show, but I'm not going to go into it from that perspective. What I'm going to go into is people watching it and basing the tattoo industry specifically on what they see on Ink Masters. So if you're going to do that, you're going to think that every tattoo is going to be a rush, every tattoo is going to be a competition, that you need to learn every single style in order to become a great tattoo artist. So that's the biggest thing that I see on the show, right? There is amazing artists that got knocked off earlier than I believe they should have, just because they didn't perfect every single style, which at the end of the day, when I first started tattooing, I believed full-heartedly that you needed to be able to do every single style. And if you were able to do realism, you were like the best artist on the face of the earth. But through time and understanding how the tattoo industry works, I slowly started to figure out that it's way better to perfect in one style. If you're good at one thing, people will travel to come to you. And just like I have pretty much made my style in traditional and neo-traditional designs, that's basically what I do now. You know, if I do have a specific client that comes in and wants another style, you know, I have other people in my tattoo studio that are able to fulfill their needs with that, but I'm pretty strict on what I do now just because it's what gives me joy. I don't want to get burnt out. I don't want to feel like I'm doing a tattoo that I don't want to do. And it's not even about not wanting to do it. It's just like I'm perfecting in the style that I believe works best for me. So any other tattoo I do is not going to be up to my standards. It's not going to be what I want to be able to put out to the world. So that's what I'm going to stick with. In doing so, you're going to get way more following. You know, people are going to travel to see you because you perfected that one thing instead of trying to learn everything, which is the biggest problem I see on Ink Masters is, you know, they have these crazy challenges and, you know, it's super fun. Like, let's do pinstriping on a car when some tattoo artists have done it. You know, I've done car painting. I've done pinstriping. I've done, painted Warhammer characters because I'm, you know, a big nerd. And, you know, I've done a lot of different art stuff and like some of the challenges are just crazy. Like
today, you must create a massive monochromatic masterpiece, one piece of bread at a time. I don't even eat bread.
That's just crazy to me. You know, whatever they do, I don't really watch it that much. I've just seen a few clips to kind of understand, you know, how everything works. But like, you're not going to have a customer come in and be like, okay, well, you could tattoo me if you can pinstripe this car super cool. It's just not going to happen. So don't base tattooing or the pros and cons with tattooing on Ink Master. Obviously, they're on a heightened amount of stress. There's a couple really great tattoo artists that have gone into Ink Masters and have done a not up to par tattoo, which, you know, being under a timeline, being under stress, all those things could go into how your tattoo could kind of like come out. So I don't necessarily really believe in the whole Ink Master TV show. And I feel like a lot of artists also believe that as well, just because how it's set up, how it kind of portrays the tattoo industry is just not really how a lot of artists want it to be portrayed. And at the end of the day, you want to fully focus on your clients, right? A lot of the people on there have to change their clients' ideas just because it is for a TV show. So they're not actually getting what they want. Yes, they did say, I would love to be on Ink Master. I'm filling out the obligations to go on and get tattooed by an Ink Master participant. But, you know, we do this for our clients. We do this to create great tattoos and have our tattoos live on people for the rest of eternity. So that's my views on it. I just wanted to touch base with everyone and let them know, if you are starting out tattoo artists, don't trust everything that you see on TV. And that pretty much goes for about any single live TV show, I guess, on the face of the earth. But if you watch it for fun, cool. It's just not for me. I do that all day long, and I don't want to go home and, you know, watch what I've been doing personally. But as always, I hope this was able to help you along your journey and understanding a little bit more about how, you know, the actual tattoo world goes through day to day and how they feel about something like that. But as always, have a wonderful day, everybody.